Are you the same Beth Nicole Martinez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 8476 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on October 12, 2021 for a period of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes. State's going to proceed on violation of condition number 2 on or about the 7th day of October 2024 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant.
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, that's not a small accusation. In Texas, that charge can flip your entire life upside down. And notice the judge reminding her that even a plea bargain isn't a guaranteed safety net. That's the court's way of saying, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Beth Nicole Martinez did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True.
Is there proposed agreement?
Partially, Your Honor, the agreement was for her to plead true to violation of condition number 2. I do believe defense and I both have different recommendations. The state's recommendation is that she receive some sort of inpatient treatment given the positive UA and the failures to submit. But I do not see any evidence of mental health directives. I mean, the only thing we have is...
Right here, the defense is painting a picture: stress, tragedy, CPS involvement, and a mother barely holding things together. But let's be honest, in court, emotional hardship doesn't erase criminal responsibility. It just sets the stage for why the defense wants leniency.
Going back as far as 2021, I don't have any concern on that to show that there's DPRF.
It's my understanding, Judge, and I think the state checked into this also. Felony drug court, she was in phase 5. They checked into that. What that is, that's the aftercare program. If the court takes notice, the last drug test was back, I want to say 30 years, it was either September or October, the October one. We don't know if she's pregnant or not. She may have miscarried. They will find out this week. Having said that, Judge, we would like some form of outpatient treatment, maybe weekly UAs. It's like like I told the state, you're running the 440-yard dash, you make it to 435 yards, and then we don't quite complete it up. Now we're gonna have to start another 9-month program. At the time this happened, her father had just passed away from cancer. She was trying to take care of the estate and stay in his house. It became overwhelming for her at that point in time. I think that's where she got off track.
So here's the thing I know about felony drug court, because I used to be an attorney for felony drug court. All you had to do was pick up the phone and call them.
I actually did ask them for help. I asked them if I could ask alumni for help with my father's funeral. I even asked if I could put his fundraiser out there. And the case manager at the time, CJ, denied it. She didn't even let me bring it up to alumni.
But now here's the thing, it's not about whether or not you can do a fundraiser. It's about, I'm struggling because I have all of this hitting me at once. I'm struggling in the sense...
The judge is zeroing in on something important: timelines. In CPS cases, dates matter. They prove whether a parent is keeping up with requirements or falling behind. And trust me, when a judge starts cross-checking dates, it's never casual.
That I may not do my UAs, I may fall out of this program. That's what it's about. It's not, I'm struggling, I've asked you for A, B, and C, and your answer is no, I'm not doing A, B, and C. So therefore, I'm just going to stop submitting you to drug testing. I'm not going to do any of this.
I actually even did ask my judge if he can move me case managers because we weren't seeing eye to eye. I didn't get that, and I tried to work with my case manager. I did good the whole time I was on it.
So let me ask you this. Here's the question. You asked for your case manager. You tried to work with your case manager and it wasn't working. So your response to that was to do what with your probation?
At the time I was with someone, I had too much stuff going on. I was losing my
so
house.
Your decision with probation was what? With felony drug court? See, I'm trying to get you to point, because see,
Well, I know where I messed up. I'm not saying I didn't.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. You didn't learn anything from felony drug court, because let me just explain something to you. Everybody in this court has a bad day. Now, some may have a bad day that is not as bad as others. Let me just tell you what happened to me. I had a client who was on parole. I had a parole hearing scheduled for them. You can unfold your arms. I had a parole hearing scheduled for them. I knew that they had mental health issues, and I knew that they were depending on me to be there for their parole hearing. All right, so I'm sleeping, everything's going well. I get a call at 3 a.m. It's a Monday, I get a call at 3 a.m. And you know what that call is? It's from my younger brother, and guess what he tells me? Grandmother died.
This is a classic judge reality check moment. The oxygen mask analogy. That's judge speak for, if you can't manage your own life, how can you manage your kids? Courts love this line because it hits emotionally and legally.
Now, what do I do in that situation? I know I got a client who's expecting me, who has mental health issues, who maybe won't understand. I know I'm an attorney for children on CPS cases who are not going to understand. So do I just throw my hands up and say, you know what? This is what's going on in my life. I'm not calling anybody. I'm not doing anything. You all handle it. See you later. It's called adulting and growing up. So what did I do? My mom, of course, was upset. She's like telling my brother, why didn't you call her? You know, it's late. She's far away. She's all the way in another state. But I went and I did the parole hearing because that person was depending on me. I went and visited children because they were depending on me. And then I got a flight and left for home. And I left messages to everybody, hey, my grandmother just died. I'm going to have to go home. So I tell you that to say everybody has problems in this world, but your problems in this world, you're supposed to be able to deal with that. And dealing with that when you're looking at 20 years in prison is to, when somebody says, no, we're not going to do that, then you got to accept that. You're on paper. That's what we called it when I was defense attorney. You're on paper, you're looking at 20 years. So here's my question. Is the TAP evaluation updated or no?
Your Honor, the TAP evaluation I have from probation is from 2021. I do not see, I don't have any information of it.
All right, so we need an updated TAP evaluation. So I'll find number 2 true. I'm going to give you a choice. I can deny the motion. You're not getting out of jail today. You're going to do the TAP evaluation in custody. If the TAP evaluation says you're going to inpatient, you're going to inpatient. Or what I can do is I can revoke you and I'll give you 3 years. Those are your choices.
And how long does the TAP evaluation take?
It won't be long. I think that's the right choice.
Will I get my back time if I sign up?
Sure. We're back on the record? Yes. So what do you want to do?
Do the TAP evaluation.
All right. So the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include in custody. There's to be a TAP evaluation. Follow all recommendations. And there's also to be an updated MIC evaluation in custody. And is there anything else that's being requested, State?
State.
Oh, yeah.
And is there anything else you need from the court? Miss, is there anything else you need from the court?
Amen.
All right. And there's to be no residents with minors.